Hello everybody, this is AusDish and today I am at Haneda Airport and I would say I haven't been to the airport for quite a long while since COVID, and it's good to come back here because I am going to take a plane to a place called Akita, and the reason why I'm going there is I'm going to show you what's today. There is a special festival that will be held at Akita today, and I'll hopefully to show you some of the things around and what might be around there. So let's go to her because I got to catch my flight. So, I have arrived at Akita, home of Akita dogs, sake, and the terrifying Namahage. The reason why I came to Akita was not only to refresh myself from life in Tokyo, but to see a special event called the Tohoku Kizuna Festival. The Tohoku Kizuna Festival is an annual festival that is held in the Tohoku region. The first festival was held in 2011 at Sendai, Miyagi Prefecture, where the Great East Japan earthquake happened, and it had a different name called the Tohoku Rokkon Festival, which means 6 Souls of Tohoku Festival. The people of Tohoku wanted to recover from the tragedy by gathering the 6 great festivals of Tohoku in one place, which I'll explain to you later on. However, in 2020, the annual festival was stopped due to the pandemic. The festival came back in the following year, but because of the safety of the participants and guests, it had to be held online and minimize the whole festival. Well, this year, as the number of cases were going low, the festival was fully returning again to show the overcome of the pandemic. But before we get into the main point, I was introduced to another opportunity that I may not see in the next year. So right now we're waiting for the Blue Impulse to fly around. If you don't know what they are, so they are the Air Force of the flights that fly around during the special occasions, and I've seen twice around in these 2 years. Once is during COVID, during the pandemic, as they were flying for serving thanks to the medical services who are still in the ground to fight, helping us out. And I think the more recent ones are the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, as they were flying around under the stadium, above the stadium, sorry. And now this year they will choose to fly during this special occasion for this festival, and hopefully that we could see some of the aircrafts flying around during this time. So I hope it is. And it's a bit windy, so I thought it might not fly, but I'm very lucky to have this opportunity to come by.
One hour later.
God, it is raining as hell all of a sudden. Right after the Blue Impulse just left away, it just rained. Oh my god. Since the cold weather was hitting Akita at the time, I wanted to enjoy myself some local foods, keep myself warm, and prepare what comes next, which I lasted the whole day for it. Okay, so I have been here for quite a while, and it's already near about 5 p.m. and about from an hour later there will be a huge parade coming at here in this stadium, which is one of the big events for this day. And normally they do the parades of the festival with having all the 6 main festivals at the streets, but because of these situations and it might crowd up on the streets, so for this year they allowed only in the stadium, but only people who won the rally to get in. Unfortunately I wasn't the lucky one, but I'm gonna enjoy myself at the screen, with the large screen where everyone should be together who's watching together, and so we can try to
get the same experience of vibes around the parade, what's happening there. But I'm looking forward to it and hearing all the things, what's going to happen. So I hope it's going to get good.
While my past self is enjoying the festivals and shivering from the cold weather, I'm going to show you more about the 6 big summer festivals of Tohoku. The first one is one of the most famous festivals in Japan and the most energetic festival in Tohoku, the Aomori Nebuta Festival. This festival is said to have its origins at the Tanabata Festival, Toro Nagashi. The festival is held between August 2nd to the 7th every year, and over 2 million guests in total come each year. The main attraction of this festival is the Nebuta, which is a large, colourful and dramatic human-shaped float. The size is about 9 meters wide, 7 meters deep and 5 meters high. Most of them resemble ancient warlords, historical characters and kabuki characters in the early days. These floats parade through the streets of Aomori with the energetic Haneda dancers bouncing down the streets to the exciting music of Nebuta Bayashi bands. Before we move on, one thing I wanted to mention about Nebuta Festival being the most energetic festival is that guests are allowed to participate in the dance, but you have to wear the Haneda costume, which you can rent it for the day. So make sure to check the festival website to search for rental locations. The next festival is the Morioka Sansa Odori Festival, which is held between August 1st to August 4th. This festival is said to have originated from a legend of the extermination of a demon at Mitsuishi Shrine. The legend starts a long time ago in Morioka Castle Town. An oni named Rasetsu was terrorizing the local people. Being at a total loss as to what to do, they prayed to the deity Mitsuishi Kami to get rid of the demon. Mitsuishi Kami heard their prayers, caught the demon, and made his pledge to never trouble the people again by making the demon leave his handprint on the rock located at the shrine. The locals rejoiced at the dispelling of the demon, and they danced around the Mitsuishi stones, shouting at Sansa, Sansa, which is said to be the beginning of the Sansa Odori dance. The sound of the Taiko drums, which hold the world record for simultaneous Japanese drum performances, resonates throughout the venue. Up next is the Yamagata Hanagasa Festival. This festival is held between August 5th to the 7th, and 1 million visitors come to see it each year. This festival is filled with the roaring voices of elegant dancers shouting Yasho Makasho. Experience a beautiful group dance along with the lively beats of Hanagasa Taiko drums. Some features of the Hanagasa Festival include each group dressed in its own splendid costume, with dancers waving hats adorned with orange safflowers. Now we're moving into our fourth festival, Sendai Tanabata Festival. This festival is known as Japan's #1 washi, or traditional Japanese paper festival, with a history dating back to the days of the 16th century when the great samurai Date Masamune was governing the area. The festival is held during August 6th to 8th, and Tanabata decorations color this entire city in a stunningly beautiful display. Not only Sendai has a beautiful festival, but also has another festival called the Sendai Suzume Odori. This dance festival originated at the beginning of the 17th century when a group of masons performed an improvised dance during the migration ceremony of Sendai Council. The way of dancing looks similar to the way a group of sparrows grabbing their foods, and sparrow was one of the part of the Date family crest, which became the name of this dance. The next festival is the Fukushima Waraji Festival, which is held on the first Friday to Sunday of August. This festival is inheriting the Akatsuki Mairi, or dawn visit tradition, for over 400 years since the Edo period. One of the highlights of this festival is the large straw sandal. The size of sandal has a meaning to it. as it is based on the foot size of the Neo statue which was placed in the Neo gate of Haguro Shrine, located in Shinobu Sansa. The sandal itself became a sacred object as people prayed for no illness, good harvest, family safety, and prosperous business. The one I saw was about 3 meters, but during the actual festival and during the parade, they used the gigantic sandal which was about 12 meters, and it's said to be the largest straw sandal in Japan. Almost to the end. The last big festival which I wanted to introduce is the Akita Kanto Festival, which is held between August 3rd to the 6th. The festival dates back to the mid-18th century as an event called Neburi Nagashi, which is held to drive out midsummer illness and evil spirits. Since then, the locals pray for a good harvest, with big lanterns getting longer and longer as it represents the rice plants. Kanto you see is made out of bamboo poles fitted with total 46 lanterns hanging, and each of them is about 12 meters tall and weighs 50 kilograms. As you can see, carrying this is not an easy task, so the players are required daily training and to make good sense of balance, as the Kanto can stretch up to 20 meters by longest, and they need to perform it during windy conditions. While you're watching, you may hear the word dokkoisho, dokkoisho, which is an expression for bringing in the strength. And you'll hear it most of the time when you're at the festival, so feel free to shout out with the audience and with the players. One of my biggest recommendations if you ever come to this festival is the main event. The main event of this festival happens during the night as the lanterns light up, and about 280 kantos will be brought up in the main street of Akita and played around for a long while. So please take a look at that. Well, after watching the parade from the big screen, it was almost to the end. But before that, I wanted to watch 2 more performances from Akita. The first one was the Namahage Taiko, which is a modern performance by a combination of 2 Japanese traditions, Namahage and Taiko drums. other one was the Nishimonai Bon Odori dance. This festival is one of the 3 most popular Bon Odori festivals in Japan, along with Gujo Odori dance in Gifu and the Awa Odori dance in Tokushima. This festival has been continuing for about 700 years, and it was designated as the important intangible folk cultural property of Japan in 1981. This festival is also called Moja Odori, or Dance of the Dead, because the dancers hide their faces with a black cloth known as hikosa zukin and elegant half-moon shaped hats made of soft rush called amigasa. If you ever have the chance to take a look at this festival, be sure to check out Nishimonai town, located in Akita. And just to let you know when the festival is, it's from August 16th to the 18th. Guys, I am back. Overall, what I would like to say about today is I really enjoyed of the festivals that I saw, and most of the festivals it was the first time to see with my own eyes, so it gave me more ideas of where to go for my next content in the future. And hopefully when the time comes, that I hope to show you guys like how the actual festivals are and what it's like to be there. And hopefully it could motivate you to come to Japan or Tohoku to see what these festivals are like, and you can be motivated to yourself to come again, or share your friends and families and what it's like, and so they can come to Japan or Tohoku and see these wonderful festivals. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like this video after you watch this. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and wait for more new vlogs that I can try to think of. And please share to your friends or families about this video, as it not only helps me, but it also, I would like to help you and your families and friends who are interested in Japan or Tohoku or Japanese festivals. If they're interested, and hopefully it can motivate you or your families and friends to come to Japan to see these festivals and share your experiences to
and spread more. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.